You know, it's funny, as you're riding, you're getting better. And then I imagine mountain biking is like everything else. You plateau. So, you know, if you're lifting weights, martial arts, anything, you get really good very quickly. You go up, but then that plateau. The plateau is where people tend to forget about. They tend to not push through because it's difficult. And right now I'm just getting very good, very quickly. I mean, I'm not good by any sense of the imagination, but I'm at the first learning phase of mountain biking. So eventually though, I know that I'm going to hit this plateau of learning, and it's going to be very difficult to get out of it. Whew. I've seen this before in martial arts, art. It's always like this. The beginning, you just gets really good really quickly. And it depends on various things like genetics. Especially any physical activity. If you're really fit, of course, you're going to get better. But genetics is only like one part of riding or anything. When you have good genetics, yeah, you'll get faster quickly. But what I found is that you actually, I screwed that one up. What I found is that if you are not very genetically fit for sports, art, whatever, and somebody's really good, you tend to plateau at the same place. So the person that's not genetically fit, it just takes longer, but they will end up in the same place. And then it's just a matter of will to get to the next plateau. And the first plateau kind of gets rid of the people who give up quickly. Subframe is nice and tight, so I think we pretty much solved the issue of the subframe. So this is kind of like just a initial test to see if the subframe is holding. Well, you guys know this is a pretty old Santa Cruz 26-inch wheel base, which is not exactly the trend for today, but that's what I got. You know, I was thinking of upgrading, but every time I get the bike sorted out, I'm fine with it, because it's not so much that this bike is bad, is that the shifting on this bike has been less than stellar for me. And initially I was screwing up a lot because the shifting kept like skipping and cracking, but I think I resolved most of these issues. And I don't know, there's something really cool about riding what people call a retro bike. That's pretty much been my entire life. The idea of giving these old bikes a second life is very appealing to me. And I've been checking out other bikes, but I kind of feel like I need a second mountain bike, because one of the issues is that when a bike is down, you kind of want to have another bike, so you don't end up not having something when you're wanting to ride. And that's the only thing I think so far, the only thing I've gathered is that I want a 29-inch wheel bike, and that's pretty much it. I don't know if I would do full suspension, because most of my riding and most of what I want is just trail riding. I'm not doing any jumps, so front suspension might be good.